This is DANL100, Programming for Data Analytics. Chapter 15, Introduction to Python Modules. Agenda. In this short video, I'll discuss the following topics. Topic number 1, how to use specific Python module. So actually we have 3 parts. Okay, the first one, or first step, how to upload a Python module. Step 2, find all the embedded functions, including in this specific module. Step 3, find help for a specific function. Topic number 2, 2 ways to install a given Python module. Conda installed, pip installed. Topic number 3, import numpy as np, import scipy as sp. Topic number 4, import fix_yahoo_finance as Yahoo Finance, syf. Topic number 5, comparison between R and Python. Topic number 1, how to use a module, or how to use a Python module. So actually we have 3 steps. Okay, and so step 1, load a module. Okay, and step 2, we are going to make it bigger. Okay, we load the module or import the module and list all functions. Okay, so this is I called step number 2. Okay, so step number 3, find information about one function. Okay, so if we know these 3 things, then it's much easier for us to use a Python module. Okay, so let's use I'm going to use several modules. Okay, the first one is import. So import math. Okay, so this is the simplest one. I'm going to make this bigger. So import math. So this is a math module. Okay, so we import it. Okay, and so this is its first step, import math. And later I'm going to explain several small variations. So import math. So math is module. So if we use dir, okay, we use x equal dir print x. Okay, then we will see math module is here. Okay, math module. Okay, so if we want to find all the function included within the math, okay, we can use dir math. Okay, and obviously this is not a user friendly. Okay, so I usually use assigned to a variable called x, then I print x. Okay, so this is I called step 2. Okay, so step 1 we use, so this is import math. So this is I called step 1. Step 2, I use dir math. I print all the function inside the math. Okay, and for example, pi. Okay, so pi is a value. So how can we call it? Math pi. Then we know this is value. Okay, how to call a function? For example, square root. Okay, then we type math. So if we use square root, we are not going to have, so name square root is not defined. Okay, so this indicates square root is not available. Okay, then we can use math sqrt3. Okay, so this is square root of 3. Okay, the first part before the dot is module name, then it's function inside the module. Okay, so let's print x again. Okay, and so this is step 2. Okay, step 2 will list everything. Okay, so if we want to find, for example, if we found remainder, then we type help math remainder. so remainder, then we get the meaning of some help, okay, function. So help, this is module name, and this is function name. Okay, 3 most important step. Step 1, load the module. Step 2, print all the function included within a module. Sometimes we also have a sub-module, okay. Then we found the information about specific function, okay. Okay, so let's look at some variation. Okay, suppose we use, so let's delete math. Okay, now the math is not available. We use import math as m. Okay, now we import math as m. Okay, we use, so usually this is called a shortcut. Okay, suppose we use m sqrt 10. Okay, now we use math sqrt. So this will not be available, okay, because we import math as m. So this is a shortcut for the math, okay. Okay, so let's try another 2 most important module. Import numpy as np as numpy, okay. Import numpy as np, okay. Even we can use other name, for example, NN, we just use 1 letter. And for most important Python module, we should use conventional name. Okay, for numpy, we always, or most user always use np, so we use np. Okay, and so next one is we want x equal dir np. Okay, we find all the function embedded function we assign to x. Then we print x. Okay, so we have all the function. Okay, we have all the function. And for example, we have the mean, we have the minimum, and we have, so this is payment finance function. We also have pi, and we have round. Okay, so let's find, do we have np? Okay, so let's try help and present value function. Yeah, so this is np present value function. Okay, so this is, okay, so let's try it. Okay, np present value. Okay, the beauty of this Python is if we type np.pv, the first one is rate and the number of period, payment, future value equals 0. So this is default value. When will be end. So this is a mimic Excel function. Okay, so suppose it's 10%. 10%. Now the period is 2. Payment is 0. Future value is 100. Okay. Okay. So this so let's look at the result. So present value and PV np.pv 10%, 2 period, payment is 0, is 100. Okay. So why we get a negative number? And because as I mentioned, this is mimic Excel. Okay. So actually 100 divided by 1 plus 10% power is 2. And we should get a positive number because this function mimic Excel PV function. So we have the, if we have future value as a positive value, the present value is negative. If the future value is negative, then we have a positive present value. Then we have positive present value. Okay, so let's look at the warning. Okay, so this is so this function will be removed. Okay, so we are going to use numpy financial. Okay, we use numpy financial. Okay, to install this numpy financial, we have to. Okay, so let's try. Okay, import numpy financial as npf. Okay, because I installed this one already. Okay, I'm going to show you how to install this one. Oh, that is topic number 2. Okay, I'll postpone to discuss it. Okay, again, so import. This is module name, and this is short name. Okay, so if you want to know all the function included, MPF. Okay, print X. Okay, print X. Okay, so financial. Okay, obviously this is we have present value. Okay, so mimic present. So MP financial present value. So this is 10% and 2 period 0 100. Okay, then we don't have error message. Okay, so we have future value, we have payment, we have internal rate of return, multiple internal rate of return, number of the period. So all these mimic Excel related function. Okay, and so another one is, suppose I want make PV available. Okay, then we can use from non-pay financial import PV. Okay, then we can use PV, and we have PV or PV. So this is 10% and 2 period 0 100. Okay, and for this one, okay, so we use from non-pay underscore financial import. So this is just import 1. Okay, so if we use dir x equal dir, then we'll see, you see the PV is available for our namespace. So this is called the namespace. Okay, remember use R, we use ls, left right parentheses. Okay, for the Python, we use dir, left right parentheses. Okay, so this is list all the in the future I'm going to explain this all these numbers. Okay, underscore 104 underscore 105. Okay, and another one is we also can import, everything. So this is non-pay financial. Okay, it's from non-pay import star. Okay, star represent everything. Okay, so this will make all the function available. So let's delete NPF. Okay, so x equal dir print x. Then we will see. So this is internal rate of return. So this is payment. So this is present value and payment, NPV, and rate. So all the function included inside this non-pay financial will be available directly. Okay, usually I don't recommend and use this function. It's always good idea to use import non-pay as MPF. So this is always a better strategy. Okay, the reason is, suppose I use PV. I use PV in my code, and nobody know where you got this PV. Okay, so if I use MPF dot PV, so this is 10%, and so this is 5 period. Payment suppose is 10, future value is 150. Suppose I write this way. Okay, most program will know. Okay, so this is PV comes from an MPF, because everybody use MPF, so everybody know it's come from non-pay underscore financial. Okay, so this is about topic number 1. Okay, topic number 1 is we import a module. Okay, the first step, we import a module. Second step, we use dir to list all function embedded or within the specific modules. Okay, the step number 3, we use help module name dot function name to find a specific module. Okay, so this is about topic number 1. Topic number 2, 2 ways to install a specific Python module. Okay, so we are going to use Anaconda. So we type Anaconda PowerShell prompt. Okay, so we just click here. This is Anaconda prompt. Okay, and usually I use conda, CONDA, or and help. Okay, then this will give us a list. Okay, so this is so usually I use conda help info install. Okay, most of the time I only installed and maybe uninstalled and also update. Usually update. Okay, for example, if I want to install NumPy, okay, install. Okay, so that's it. Conda installed NumPy. Okay, and because NumPy is installed already. Okay, all required package already installed. So this is installed, and alternatively, I can use pip. Suppose I use pip install. I think I have this one already. Oh, so let's see the help. Okay, pip help. Okay, and similarly, we have the pip to use it. Pip command option. Okay, and the pip installed NumPy, NUMPY. Okay, so usually I only use a few. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, install. So it's a pip install. So this is NumPy financial. Okay, so we use pip installed NumPy underscore financial because I installed already. Okay, requirement already satisfied. So this is installed. Okay, so this is usually I only use conda install and module name, or pip installed module name. Okay, so this is about topic number 2. Topic number 3, I'm going to discuss 2 very important Python module, NumPy, NUMPY, and also SciPy, SCIPY. Okay, so we use CLS, just clean our. Okay, so let's close this one as well. File, close. Okay, and suppose I don't want to save it. Okay, and import. As I repeat, okay, there are 3 steps. Step 1, we load or input a module. Okay, so NumPy as MP. Okay, so MP will be our shortcut. Okay, step 2, we want to know all the functions included within this module. So we use x equal dir and p. Then we print it. Okay, we print it. Okay, so there are so many. Okay, and for example, shape, and so step 3, we want to know the more information. We use help np shape. Okay, so shape, we use shape to find dimension. So this one, so npi, so this is identity. So npeye. So this is 3 by 3. And so this is called diagonal. Okay, diagonal is 1. The main diagonal is 1. And everything else will be 0. Okay, so np shape. And so this is 3 by 3. Okay, so let's call it x equals, so let's call it a. A equals np eye. So let's use 5. Okay, np shape a. So this is this is 5 by 5 identity matrix. So identity matrix is main diagonal line value on the diagonal line are all 0. Off diagonal line all the value on the diagonal line are all 1. Off diagonal are all 0. So this is np.shape. Okay, so let's print x again. Okay, so we have so many functions. Okay, so this is NaN is not a number. Actually, it's a missing code. It's missing code. Okay, we have a round. Suppose x equals 1 point. So we have some numbers. Okay, so np round x. So this is you see here decimals equals 0, output none. Suppose decimal is 5. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, suppose we only need 2. Okay, so 1.255 because this is 5 and we add 1 to the previous. Okay, so this is if this is 4. So if this is 3, then we only get 1.25. Okay, so if this is 5 or above, then we add 1 value to the previous one. Okay, so this is numpy. Okay, so another one's input called sp. Okay, sorry, okay. Then this is again same thing, dir sp print sp, sorry, print x. Okay, then we have many functions included inside the sp. Okay, so let's look at 0. So what is usage of this 0? So there's help sp 0. Okay, in module. Okay, numpy. So use numpy 0 instead. Okay, numpy 0. So let's look at help np 0. Okay, so numpy 0 5. So we generate 5 0. Okay, and 0 Okay, so let's try it. So np 0 and so use 10. So let's call it a, and so let's use a 0 equals 10 a. Okay, so actually 0 is we add many 0. Okay, so let's look at np mean a. So because we have a numbers and we have only one a, so this is average. So np mean equals a. Okay, again, so if you want to know the mean, so help np mean, then we get information about this, the usage of this function called mean. Okay, so this is topic number 3 about 2 function. In the future, we are going to use these 2 Python module quite often. Topic number 4. We are going to talk a module called fix_Yahoo_finance. Okay, so let's import fix Yahoo Finance. For me, because I installed already. Okay, if you, so let's call import as Yahoo. Okay, fix Yahoo Finance. Okay, so Yahoo Finance. Okay, Yahoo Finance. Okay, so import fix Yahoo Finance. So Yahoo Finance. Okay, And again, as before, we can just x equal dir Yahoo Finance. Okay, then we print x. Okay, we print x. And now I just want to show one. It's called download. Okay, download. So we are going to download the stock price. Okay, so this is help Yahoo Finance download. Okay, download. Okay. Okay, so this is Yahoo Finance download. Okay, and the first one is ticker and starting day and ending date. Okay, then we can ignore the rest. Okay, so let's go to the edit. Okay, import and fix Yahoo Finance as Yahoo Finance. Okay, and suppose a beginning date equals, suppose a 2000 January. Okay, suppose, so this is ending day. Ending day will be, so let's use 2020 12 31st. Okay, so x equals, so Yahoo Finance download. And suppose we download IBM. So this is a begin date and ending date. Okay, beginning day and ending date. Okay, so let's make more general. So let's call the ticker equals and IBM. So this is our ticker. Okay, so this is we try and download historical data for IBM from 2000 January 1st and 2000 to 2020 and end of the year. Okay, so let's run it. So I'm going to run it. Okay, there are date issue. Okay, percent. I match the format. Okay, so time date. Okay, so let's make this percentage y underscore bit. Okay, and so let's use percent. So this is let's use string. Okay, let's use string. So this is string for okay, so let's run it. Oh, something wrong. Okay, I'm going to stop it. Okay. Okay, so let's we have the x. So x dot head. Okay, so this is x dot tail. Okay, so this is high and high low. So open, high, low, close, adjust closing, and this is volume. Okay, so this is how to use fix Yahoo Finance to get the historical trading data from Yahoo Finance. The last topic is about comparison between R and Python. Okay, so let's type .rpy. Okay, so this is .c15. Okay, .c15. So this is a list, and as I mentioned before, I always use 21. So .c14 21, .c15 21, .c16 21, use 21 to compare R and Python. So this is 21. Okay. So it's a vector array, and for the R, and we use the C, we use 1:10, and for the Python, we use NumPy as MP. We can use array. Okay, we can use array. And for the dimension, and for the for the R, we use dim. A colon of y, n is missing. N, COLY, N, ROWY. Okay, and for the Python, we use MP shape. Okay, for the matrix and for the actually it's called MT. Okay, so MT as matrix. So this is quite similar as matrix. The only thing is we have to add the name of the module. Okay, so this is transpose. Okay, transpose. I think for the R it's transpose. It's called it's T. So T and A. For the Python, it's A dot capital T. So this is transpose. Okay, and for the data frame, I'm going to mention for the next chapter. Okay, and for most important things is about import, upload R package or Python module. Okay, so library, Edgar, EDGAR. This is Edgar. Okay, and we use import mass. Import mass as a short name. Import NumPy as MP. And also we can import specific function from a module. Okay, as I mentioned before, I don't think this is good strategy, but it's good for beginners. It's only good for beginners. Okay, from mass import everything. Okay, and so this is detach and unload. Okay, then we use DEL. We import the mass with DEL mass. Okay, just remember, suppose we use import mass as M, then we cannot delete mass because mass we never import it. Okay, only after we import the mass we can delete mass. If we import the mass as M, we can only delete M. Okay, as I mentioned. Oh, this is not. So this is. As I mentioned, how to get help. Okay, for the specific R package, and use help package for R. So this part is for R. Help package equals package name. Okay, for the Python, as I mentioned, we use help. This is name of the module or shortcut of the module dot function name. Then we get all the usage for specific function. In this case is square root. Okay, and if we want to get all the modules, all available modules, then we can use help modules, or we can use PIP list. Okay, so this is a comparison between R and Python for this chapter.
Shutterstock Music.